You're watching Talking Pixels, and today we're talking about Dungeons and Dragons.
Dungeons and Dragons is amazing.
Yeah, like the way these people like come together for the greater good, and like the exposition is amazing. Oh my god, like when they talk through like this is what I'm feeling right now because of the things that happened just now that I'm telling you about. Like, oh my god, like, oh, it's superb.
After being with you for only a few days and seeing how you always manage to find your way, I understand why the Empress is right.
So, it's a movie about this group of adventurers or this random people that get teamed up somehow and they work together to find a scroll?
No, they get the scroll. They work together to find the gem.
Right, okay.
Nice.
Right, because this movie has a really interesting cast. You have Jeremy Irons,
Yes.
who plays the villain there, and he's fantastic in this movie.
Genuinely, actually fantastic, very enjoyable.
I've never seen a man act like that before.
He's fantastic in all the wrong ways, let's put it that way.
In all the right ways. I mean, you can tell he took the movie probably because they said, you know, like, no holds barred. Just go as over the top as you want. Whatever, it's in the film.
Because I was thinking, like, is he, like, taking directions from the director? Is he, like, just trying something new? Why is he acting like this? It was really interesting to watch. Just ham it up completely, like, 100% ham on screen.
I ask you one last time. Will you submit to the ruling of this council and relinquish your scepter?
Get up! Prepare to fight again! Move that crossbow! Aim for their wings, you fools! You can run your ladyship, but you'll never run far enough! Let their blood rain from the sky!
I think it's a Demodar, the guy with the lipstick.
Yeah.
Yes, Lipstick Man, yeah.
Lipstick Man, right. When they were having the fight, I felt like, okay, is this the end of the movie? Because I think they're supposed to have another fight with Jeremy Irons, but it felt like I've been watching this movie for the past 3 hours. So yeah, I was having a mental breakdown at that point.
But like, okay, so like if I'm gonna rewind this to have it make more sense, right? Like, so like you said, they band up together kind of randomly.
Mm-hmm.
They go on a quest, kind of, but not really together. But again, not really together.
Yeah.
And then for some reason, the evil mage guy that's played by Jeremy Irons wants to take over the kingdom. The reason is never explained, except that he's the big bad, which is a good sign of a good movie.
I mean, literally, if our heroes did nothing and didn't do, like, just sit at home and did nothing, they wouldn't have had a problem. Because at the end of the movie, the queen, she's like, okay, bitches, time to go full Daenerys and unleash my dragons.
The Empress has called out her dragons upon us.
Yeah, but then
And the only thing that threatens to stop her is that red scepter.
It's the red scepter that they only had because they went and got it. Yeah, that's true.
Right. So
Okay,
and
that
he
might be
didn't
a plot hole that I didn't consider.
He didn't even know about it until her advisor told her to go get it.
Over the past years, I have been searching for an ancient artifact called the Rod of Savril.
I must have that Rod of Savril. I will topple her and bring down that useless council of idiots with her.
And then he was spying on her, and I was like, oh, I want it. Give me the power. Because prior to that, like, the red scepter, she had 1,000 dragons that she was just like, fuck it, let's
that
go.
spawns out of nowhere, by the way.
I think Jeremy Irons is right. You can't have this kind of, power with one person. It needs to be a democracy.
No, he was proven right about
In the
her.
end, yeah, she just unleashed the dragons and she's gonna make a civil war and kill everybody.
But I mean, at least she was properly armored, right?
Oh my gosh, she looks so terrible.
I was thinking, like, what is that supposed to protect her against? Because she had chainmail, but the chainmail was like really spaced out, so like you could just stab a sword through it, which kind of defeats the purpose.
Right.
Like
But my favorite armor though was the elf. She's just got the boot plates instead of the chest plates.
Oh yeah,
So egregious.
Oh my god.
I'm like, what is happening?
Anyway, I'm gonna start with my biggest problem, I guess, with the movie, and it's that so I talked through like they band up together and like you go through and you have this progression.
Is it Marlon
progression and
Wayans?
stuff.
Please tell me your biggest problem is Marlon Wayans, because he was my biggest
No,
problem.
He was my biggest problem.
Not. I mean,
Hands down.
The thing is, I enjoyed like the Marlon Wayans
Get
stuff.
No.
No, wait.
Go
He did
away.
nothing. He did
I'll tell you why. I'll tell
but
you why.
scream.
Because all the way up until the point when he died,
Right.
the movie was like, we're not taking anything seriously. This is all a joke. We're all like, we're like imagining like these people are making like insane characters. Well, at least I was. They're making insane D&D characters. They come together in the most random ways, and nothing is really that serious.
Right.
Right.
So it's almost like a D&D playthrough.
Yes, and the entire movie had this light-hearted tone. Like even with all like the bad stuff that was happening, it still wasn't that serious. Until Snails, which is the worst name ever, dies. And then the movie's like, oh no, it's so dark, and oh no, it's serious, and the emotions.
Right.
And then that keeps being the movie. So like at that point it turns into this like almost drama,
So
which
you
this
like-
movie is not capable of handling.
So you like him because the movie gets worse when he's not around. Like it gets more dark and
Yes. That's really what I'm saying.
the only, okay. Because I had like the biggest problem with him, on screen. All he did is whine, complain, and scream, and like.
Oh,
not
I
be
hate
able
the
to do
way
it.
and scream.
Nice shot! Hey! No, the other way! Watch out!
Why are they all screaming? Is that the direction to just like randomly start screaming? Because there was so much random noises.
I think it's like be funny, and he's like ah.
He's also the worst thief ever. Like he can't not knock everything over.
Like how do you not notice that there's a fucking sand pit?
Because
And
it's
you
a spell.
And you
It's not
and you step
meant to
into
be
it
an
with
actual
both
sand
feet.
pit.
You step into it with both feet, and then you're like, oh, apparently this was sand. I didn't realize. I'm so light-footed.
He was too focused on the scroll, and the GM even asked him like 3 times. He's like, "Are you going to go straight for the scroll?" And he was like, "Yes, of course." He's like, "So you're going to cross the carpet for the scroll?" He's like, "Yes, just give me the scroll." He's like, "Roll for traps."
Oh no, it's a 1. I'm so sorry.
Oh, you're screwed.
What do you guys think of the of the dwarf? Just randomly happens to like they come across.
I liked the dwarf actually. I thought the dwarf was good comedy relief.
They just run into him and he just like tags along.
Yeah, he just tags along, and everyone's fine with it, including him.
Yeah, he's great. He's
And they're like,
But,
oh,
he's very
Yes.
much like a D&D extra character. Like they couldn't figure out how to integrate him with the group.
oh no, somebody comes in to play with them.
Yeah, he's just turned up.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Like here's a ready-made character that you can just jump into the party with.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Okay, sure.
And they're like, how do we get him into the group? Oh, whatever. You're asleep. You're asleep by the no dwarves allowed sign. And and then you just join the party.
Yeah, you wake up and you take a crossbow bolt to the helmet.
Yeah.
So this film is about taming dragons. Is it like how to tame your dragon kind of thing? Because the whole thing's about the scepter, right?
But they don't tame the dragons, it's just they control them, right?
Right. Okay. So
It's not like they get tamed and then they
And-
continue being tamed, like
And
after you
summon
give
them
the scepter.
apparently.
Yes, and some from nowhere.
From nowhere. Just the elemental plane of dragons.
So yeah, when he gets it, he just summons 1,000 PlayStation 1 era dragons.
Yep.
Because
A
the
thousand
dragons.
Spyros just litter the sky suddenly.
I mean, from the first minute where you see the first dragon, this movie came out in the year 2000, and was CGI that bad? Because it really looked like a PS2 dragon, maybe a PS1 dragon. It looked so bad.
I mean, it was that era where CGI was really dependent on budget because they were working on Lord of the Rings at that time.
I was just gonna say, Lord of the Rings, didn't that come out at the same time as this movie?
Yeah, well, the year later, 2001. But I mean,
Right.
Still, it really depends on budget.
Because you had the ring rats in that, and they look fucking fantastic. What about Lipstick Man and the way he gets incentivized to keep working for Jeremy Irons is...
He gets a Star Trek bug in his ears.
Yeah, he gets one of those Matrix worm Star Trek bugs, and then it comes out of his ears and it helps him like torture the princess queen.
Foolish girl. I can suck the information I want right out of you.
Yeah, he can use it to suck information out of people. That's like... That's a dick move by the GM when he's... like, she keeps passing all of her, like, willpower rolls. And the GM's getting really frustrated, so he just makes up a new superpower.
It's like, I don't know how to progress the story unless you give this to me. You need to give it to me. I'm gonna...
have to tell this guy the information.
It turns out that apparently it's a mind-reading bug that he's been carrying.
Your friends have procured the eye of the dragon from the thief's place.
So can we spend some time talking about the names, because rarely have I seen a movie where the characters have had such ridiculous names.
Snails. What's wrong with Snails? Snails is a perfect name. Like,
Oh, is it in a Dungeons and Dragons world? Is it?
No, they're terrible. I agree
Fucking
with you.
snails, and then oh, it's Profion. It's the bad guy. He's
Oh my god, yeah, I'm looking at the names right now.
It's Profion, right?
Well, he's
and then his henchman Damodar.
Damodar.
Damodar kind of works in the D&D world, but it's still fucking ridiculous.
You must be joking.
Then we have the main good guy,
Ridley
Freeborn.
I feel like none of the names are memorable though.
Marina Pretensa, don't you remember her?
I only remember Snails.
She pretends to act.
Oh my god. No, but like in all like the emotional scenes, like when she tells Ridley, what's the name? Yeah. When she tells Ridley what snails died for.
Let me let you in on a little secret, Ridley. The Empress that Snails died for stands to lose everything because she is fighting to change things.
As if she has anything to worry about.
Right? Fucking worst scene in the movie, I swear. It's like, have an emotional connection. I'm giving you all the exposition you need. Have emotional connection with these characters. Yeah. And it's like, no.
Anything
I don't
with Thora
care.
Birch is the worst scene in the film, in my opinion. She was so bad. I really suspect that the director just didn't give any direction.
Oh yeah.
And she's one of these actors that really needs a director to get stuff out of her. Whereas Jeremy Irons was just like, how crazy can I go? Oh, he's not stopping me. Can I go crazier? Oh, that's still working. Okay.
Like an army at my command. I can crush the Empress. I control what is rightfully mine. You don't like that, do you? Good. I can use every ounce of your rage. Come on. The battle may be, Your Majesty. Maybe. But not the war! Let their blood rain from the sky!
There's a scene where they meet the purple guy with the third eye,
Yeah.
And then he takes them to the Thieves Guild. Mm-hmm. And then there's the guild master or wherever the guy is, and he makes them. He makes
Xylus.
a hero. Yes, he makes him go fight or unlock a thing, a maze, or to get his treasure, like that's a reward.
Yes.
What do you guys think of that scene?
It is literally Indiana Jones.
Right, exactly. And he's just like
And
setting up traps.
Probably the best thing in the movie, honestly.
I think that's the most memorable thing, right? That comes
Yeah.
out in the movie with the weird traps and stuff.
The most memorable thing about Dungeons and Dragons is Indiana Jones and the Temple of Doom. Gotcha.
So why was that guy giving away the thing, or was it?
No, he
like,
wasn't.
That was a twist,
couldn't-
right?
He couldn't get into that final vault.
Right.
So he built the maze around it and set it up as like I'll give you this if you can get it.
Right.
But he really just wanted it for himself.
Exactly. So he
So-
just built this whole adventures will get the prize, just to trick people to coming in, and then
Yeah.
so he can steal it.
Yeah.
Then why was he so disappointed every time he was getting through?
Because he probably also bet a lot of money against him. You know, hedge your bets.
Okay, that makes sense, because a lot of people were betting when he was gonna die, as opposed to if he's going to die.
Yeah, and super weird line in the film where she's like, I can't believe they're betting on how long he'll live. And he's like, au contraire, madame. They're betting on how long it'll take him to die. And it's like, that's the same thing.
Well, thank you guys for watching this episode. Hopefully you liked our video, and then if you want to check out the movie, find it somewhere on Amazon or I don't know where.
Buy
you
it
can
through
find
our
movies.
store.
Yeah, we get a proportion of the proceeds. Sign up for Audible and buy a mattress through them.
Get a mattress through Casper and Audible.com.
Get an audio mattress. It's very good. It
helps you sleep. It's fantastic. I have one Audible mattress. It's great. I sleep on it every night.
Yeah, so do I. I got the Marlon Wayans plugin, so it just screams at me all night. It's wonderful. It lulls me straight to sleep.
and it wakes you up in the morning as well. It's great.
Yes.